I started my Amazon FBA business a year ago. This month, we're going to do about $23,000 in sales. About $8,500 of that is going to be profit. Now, it's doing really well right now, but it wasn't always like that. In the beginning, it wasn't glamorous. There was no money to go around. I was putting out a lot of money, and I was just hoping that it would come back to me and I would make something from it. I'm not making this video to brag or to show off. I want you guys to see what can really happen in a year on Amazon and what you can do with just a couple products. I know when I started, I was so skeptical and I was so afraid to spend any money on this business. And it was largely due to the fact that all these YouTubers are showing me how much money they're making. Thousands, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month. And they've been doing it for years. And I could never relate. I never saw that first product. I never saw their growth. And so it was just so hard for me to understand the reality of this business. And so that's why I'm making this video. I hope you guys can relate better to it. Right now, my business is really built off of mostly two products. And these are products that are in the same brand. I have them manufactured in China. Manufacturers that I found online to build the products that I wanted. And I get them shipped to the US and I sell them. There's nothing too crazy about it, but I started this though way before I actually launched my first product. I started searching for this first product last July, and I searched for a long time how to figure out how to even use product research software. And I finally found a product that I thought has oh, this is the perfect product. This is the market. This is how much it's selling, and this product is it's just better than what's on the market. It's going to be easy to sell. People are going to be able to look at the pictures and say, yeah, I need that one. And so I was so excited to start and find that, and I looked for a manufacturer online, and I found one. And well, this is where it kind of goes downhill. I found them. August 1st was the very first message I sent to them in 2017. And from that point, I didn't order the product until December 28th. It was so late in December. And it wasn't because I couldn't get the product to be what I wanted. They ended up sending me samples, and on the second try, they were exactly what I wanted. And I just didn't buy the product though, because I was afraid to spend money to China. It cost me $5,000 to buy this first product. That was $10 a unit for 500 units. And I was so afraid to PayPal them $5,000. So going to China, and at that time it was almost every dollar I had in my bank account. I was so afraid to do it. And so I finally got up the nerve to do it. I just said, one day I just said, I just hit the send button, and I ordered the product. Now this product came in on February 1st, was the first day I started selling it. And it sold well the first month. I made money. But at the same time, I was kind of disappointed. There was a pit in my stomach. I made about $700 in profit that first month from the product, which was awesome. Looking back, I should have been so excited, but at the same time, I wasn't, because I'd seen all these people telling me how they made $10,000 their first month on their first product, or some people are selling $30,000 of product their first month. And so because of what I'd seen on YouTube, I just had honestly a little ridiculous of expectations. Since then, I've taken that product from $700 in profit. A little bit different pictures, but mostly I've just been able to put my product up there for a while, to get it ranked in the search results, to get reviews on that product, and now it's selling insanely better. This month, we're gonna make about $6,000, maybe $6,500 in profit from that product. And sure, it's a little bit in season, but most of that is the actual income of what I'm gonna see every month. And so $700 in now 10 months to $6,000. And it's just because of some time and some hard work that I put in to get it to that point. Even with that, it's not where I really started Amazon. I actually started this months before I sold that first product on Amazon, because I started doing in September of last year this thing called arbitrage, where I would go out and find products in stores, or mostly online, ones that were really on sale, or that I could get really good discount codes for, or that I found really discounted gift cards for. And so I was buying products that were normally selling for this, but with all the on sale, the discounts, all of that, I'd get them for a much much lower price. And so it took a lot of work, but I found products that I could buy here and sell on Amazon for here. And that first month I just worked and was able to make about $1,000 on Amazon just doing this strategy and going out to stores and finding stuff online. And I was so bad at it then. My first month was kind of, really back's kind of embarrassing. And so that's another thing that stopped me from so long being able to actually buy this first product, because I was already making some money. I scaled that up and was making $3,000 of product in a couple months in every month. Now, at some point though, I just said, Adam, I got to get out of this. I am trading all my time for money still. And so I decided I need to switch to doing what we call private label and building my own brand from China. And that's when I finally put the money down and bought this first product. And well, things have just gone from there. My second product took months and months to launch, largely because the first 3-4 months I was just feeling out the Amazon system. I didn't have any confidence really in how Amazon worked. The first month I made $700 in profit. I didn't have enough confidence, or I hadn't made enough money yet to buy a second product. And so I didn't. I just sat on it for months and months. And I waited until I had enough confidence and enough capital to put out that second one, and which I did. And we put it out. It's shipped by sea, so it took longer to get here, but we got it out. In that first month, it did nothing, absolutely nothing. I think I sold 30 units. And this was largely due to my fault. I just wasn't prepared. I didn't have anything lined up. I didn't have pictures done until 4 or 5 days after this product got in. I just wasn't on top of it, and I was in China for 10 of those days. And so it did not sell whatsoever. And then last month, I got my butt in gear, and it's completely changed. Last month, I made a total of $400 on this product, which sounds still pretty not worth it. All this time and effort for $400 a month. But what you don't know is that last month I did a lot of work, and I got this product selling. It went from 30 units that first month to over 300 last month. And I didn't make a lot of money because I was spending a lot of money to get this product ranked. So when people search for my product on Amazon, they saw mine on the top of page 1, and they're like, oh, that product. It takes time to build up those reviews. It took time to build up that search results. And so once I did that, now this month is completely different. Right now I'm on track to make about $2,200 in profit from that product. And this is my second month of actually selling that product. I don't know if I can count the first month. I was just not focusing on it. And so that is how I built this business, from that first month of me going out and reselling products that I found and making $1,000 a month that first month. And that's when I started my YouTube channel. I was so excited that I made the money. I just put out a video. I got almost no views at that time, none. But I was so excited for that, and so excited to be able to actually show my experience. There's just all these people making $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month on Amazon, and I just couldn't relate. And so from that, we launched our first product, and then we launched our second. And now this is the cool part. Now that I really have some confidence in Amazon and really have some money, I've got 2 products that are so close to being launched. Right now, both of them, I have samples on the way. And there's multiple levels of samples, but these are samples these are the final samples with my color, my logo, my designs on them, everything that I want, the exact product I plan to sell. They're on the way right now. They're going to show up next week. And so assuming nothing crazy goes wrong with these products, the pictures I've seen from the samples look awesome, we're going to order them immediately. And so we will quickly go from having 2 products on Amazon to 4. And it's going to be awesome. $6,000 now. I don't know what these next 2 are going to do. I can't tell you. I just know that I think they have a lot more potential because of the skill that I've built up to pick products that are better, the friends that I've picked up to run my products past. I had a $1 million a year seller look at one of the products that I'm launching, and he said, holy crap, that is a gold mine. But that's just because of the time and effort I built to build this business. So when I started, I put in 70 hours every single week to do this. 40 plus at my day job, and I spent 3 hours every single night after work working on this product. I stopped doing anything, okay? I used to like drink beers a couple nights a week. Stopped doing that for months. I didn't drink anything. I didn't hang out with my friends. 1 day a week, I would go see my friends. It was a crazy sacrifice. But now I'm on this side. I don't have to go to work every day. I can sleep when I want. I can work when I want. And I make so much more money than I did, okay? On my Amazon alone, I'm making more money than I made at that day job, which had 4.5 years of college required for me to get that day job. I acquired $25,000 in debt. I spent another $25,000, $30,000, maybe $35,000 out of my own pocket just for an education that didn't get me a job that made that much money. At least not compared to what even 1 year on Amazon has done. It all really boils down to this. I've been selling for about a year, and now I'm at what I'd like to call change your life money, where I make more money on Amazon than I did at my day job. And it's a huge milestone. And there's so much more potential. That's the cool part. I'm about to double the number of products I have. And on top of that, I have this hot list of products like I would love to have launched yesterday. I just frankly don't have as much time with all the other projects going on to do all of this work. And so there's a lot of you are going to disregard this video. That's fine. But there is still so much potential on Amazon. It's so much I'm not worried about other people hopping on. You know, I would rather have friends in 20 years than I would rather make a couple extra bucks. And if you see this video and start that incredible journey because of it, like, we're going to be friends for life. If you make money because of this video, we're going to be friends for life. And that's what I really care about. That's been the coolest experience of this YouTube channel specifically, is the number of friends that I've been able to make. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some videos. This one I recorded when I launched that first product, and I had made that $700 a month, and well, I was disappointed. I shouldn't have been. This one right here on that product that I didn't sell any of that first month, and I had to turn around. You can see how I turned that product around, and lastly, how I made $1,000 my very first month at Amazon. That video is right here. I'd appreciate if you guys hit the subscribe button, come around, hang out with me more often. I'll see you in the next video.